Hello, good day, and welcome to this session on logistics automation. At the end of this session, you should be able to explain the need for logistics automation, as well as explain the need for automation in logistics. So, as the name implies, automation is basically how technology is applied to anything to enhance its effectiveness and efficiency. So, when we talk about logistics automation, it means that we are applying technology or computer software to logistics operations so as to improve upon its efficiency and effectiveness. So, as logistics is about moving goods from one point in the supply chain to the other, the application of computer software to facilitate this activity and its related processes is what we term as logistics automation. And typically, logistics automation is used to refer to the operations within a warehouse or a distribution center, as with a broader tasks being undertaken by supply chain management systems and enterprise resource planning. So the supply chain management systems as well as the enterprise resource planning, they are computerized systems that are used to facilitate inventory within the supply chain or inventory movement within the supply chain or within a typical warehouse. And we are saying that so warehouses are emphasized in this session because they are the focal point within which goods are stored in a typical logistics stream. So if you take a typical logistics process, goods are stored in warehouses. And these warehouses facilitate the linkages that exist within a typical supply chain. So when computer software is applied to facilitate the movement of goods from one point in the supply chain to another, that is what we term as logistics automation. Then we move on to warehouse automation. So within the warehouse, when computer software or when technology is applied to perform warehouse tasks to enhance efficiency, that is what we term as warehouse automation. And warehouse automation helps to remove errors that would have otherwise occurred in the warehouse had the warehouse operations been dominantly manual and human operated. So other than using human beings to sort and pick orders or move goods from one point to another in the warehouse, we use technology like a forklift truck, pallet truck, automated guided vehicle, automated storage and retrieval systems, among others, facilitated by the warehouse management system to perform activities within the warehouse. So logistics automation or warehouse automation ensures that goods are stored efficiently at every point in the supply chain. So from suppliers to the focal firm, goods are stored at supplier sites, and the goods are also stored, or raw materials are stored at supplier site, and then work in progress, finished goods and raw materials are stored at the focal firm's site. So there needs to be efficiency in transparency of how goods are being moved or how facilitation of goods are done within the supply chain. And automation is one key element that helps to achieve this goal. So logistics automation is necessary given the following challenges that warehouse operations face. So warehouse operations face a lack of inventory accuracy, which can cause a buildup of inefficiencies within the warehouse, thereby slowing down operations and increasing costs. But with the introduction of warehouse automation, some of these problems are catered for. So there is inventory accuracy in the warehouse, and then there is also reduction of inefficiencies as well as reduction of cost within the warehouse, which enhances efficiency. Logistics or warehouse automation is also key because of warehouse security, which has been dominantly poor prior to warehouse automation. So initially there were not any systems to monitor stock levels, and this led the warehouse operations to be prone to theft and pilferage. However, with the introduction of warehouse or logistics operation, some of these theft issues have been brought to a minimum. And then excess stock, which has a ripple effect on working capital, was also a challenge in warehouse automation or warehouse problems. And this is reduced because automated systems or warehouse management systems helps you to know inventory levels in the warehouse, providing alerts on reorder levels, the need to reorder, the quantities to reorder, the stock level that is acceptable in the warehouse operation to enhance efficiency, among others, because excess stock ties up the organization's capital in the form of inventory, and it leads the organization to be redundant in its operations. Then late detection of expiry dates also becomes cost to the organization. Warehouse automation systems has the details of goods in the warehouse, including the batch number, the manufacturing date, and all other related information. And as and when goods are approaching their expiry, some of these automation systems prompt the organization to either use them before they expire or to get rid of them immediately. Then inadequate design or managing of warehouse systems would jeopardize the achievement of required customer service levels and the maintenance of stock integrity, and result in unnecessary high cost of business operations. And therefore, there is a need for warehouse automations to avoid some of these challenges and ensure integrity of the organization and reduce cost of operations. So the benefits of automating the warehouse operations include easy stock tracking. It helps you to track stock in the warehouse as well as within the logistics system. It helps you to identify outdated stocks since it gives you alerts on stock levels, stock manufacturing days, stock that are approaching their expiry dates, among others. And the reduction of clerical errors, which may lead to overstocking or understocking. These are all benefits offered by warehouse or logistics automation systems. Thank you.